I might not get these names right, but let's get it. In 1997, Luz Tevez believed her baby daughter, Delmar Ferreira, whatever, was killed in the fire that broke out in their Philadelphia home. However, it later turned out that Delmar was not in the house and that she was actually kidnapped by Caroline Carrera, who Carrera burned the house down to cover up the abduction. Years later, Tevez, who was able to identify Delmar at a birthday party, and DNA tests confirmed that the girl was her daughter. Carrera was the victim. But listen, she was in prison for kidnapping and stuff, but the little girl, when she seen her baby, she said, she looked at her like, that's my daughter, that's my daughter. So she acted like he was gumming her hair and ended up getting a gum out her hair, bro. But she was actually getting DNA samples. Look at this next video. This actually her. This her now.
In the video of that mama who lost her 10-day-old baby in a house fire, or so she thought. Bitch, why the fuck her house catch on fire? Once the detectives and the fire, you feel me, 911 people come and shit, bitch, they don't see no baby remains, but her baby is gone. So they telling her maybe because the baby was so tiny, only 10 days old, the bones didn't come out how they supposed to if it was a regular person who caught on fire and passed away. And they basically told this lady, like, yes, I'm sorry, your daughter passed in the fire. The lady is like, I know I'm not fucking delusional.
She made that part up. The bones that come out how they wanted to.
And she went to the crib to get her baby before it got too big and the baby wasn't in the crib. But everybody's like saying like, oh, it's mother's delusion. Like she's just delusional. This is a crazy situation. Like they're just basically letting her say whatever story she wants to say. In their head, she's making it up, but in her head, she's dead the fuck serious. Boom. 5, 6, 7 years pass. This lady has no daughter. Daughter gone. Or so she thought. She go to a little family function. I don't know if it was with her husband or her ex-husband, but long story short, she's still cool with the family of whoever the baby daddy was. So she goes to that family function. They eating, they drinking, they having a good time. She sees this little girl who's 5, 6, 7 years old, around that age, and she looking at the little girl like, damn, like that really do look like my daughter. Mind you, that had to be mother's intuition, because I don't know how you could tell if somebody's your kid from newborn. Like, it was only 10 days old. This baby has developed so much, but she knew that was her fucking daughter. She didn't want to scare the daughter off, though, so she goes over to play with the little girl and gets a strand of her hair and keeps it. That motherfucker act like she pulling gum out of the baby hair, but really keep the strands of the hair and take it to go get DNA tested. Why the fuck was that her baby? I guess the day of the fire, that family member was over her house, but that family member had just suffered a miscarriage and didn't tell nobody about it. So everybody's still thinking that she's pregnant or whatever. Whole time she just stole this lady baby. Mind you, this is not her family member. It's like her family member-in-law because it's the baby daddy's family who was over. That's who party function she's at. So you mean to tell me y'all made me and my baby daddy suffer? I'm mad at him going off on him because he think I'm crazy just like the rest of y'all. But I know that my baby is going the whole time, bitch. You got my daughter? Y'all, people be crazy as fuck. That's just a prime example that it be your own people. Bitch, you don't even gotta watch for the strangers in the street, ho. Watch for your cousins and your aunties and your uncles and them in-laws right next to you. Long story short, the story ended good. She ended up reuniting with the daughter. They got in custody. I think the lady who kidnapped her ended up going to jail. I don't know if she gonna let the daughter be around that side of the family, because I for sure damn wouldn't. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck if y'all did or didn't know. Fuck, somebody knew about this shit. And she won't never be around again for this shit to ever happen again.
It's an extraordinary sort of thing that happened, though. You, as a 6-year-old, you're at a family party, birthday party, and your real mum happens to be there.
Yeah.
And she sees this little girl and thinks, I think that little girl's my daughter from 6 years previously.
Oh, yeah. A mother's instinct.
You know, and then insists on a DNA test. Even that is a coincidence. If it was in a plot movie, you wouldn't believe it.
No, it's heroic is what it is. And I mean, my mother, I have dimples, and all of my siblings have dimples. So when that was the first giveaway from her, and she always says, La sangre llama, which means blood calls. So she could sense that, you know, I was hers, and I gravitated towards her too. I'm like, look at this beautiful woman. And I was so intrigued by her.
Because she'd been really, really troubled by the fire. Obviously, it had a devastating effect on her.
Absolutely.
And so it was very easy for people to go, it's just a grieving mom. But she actually took a section of your hair.
She did, yes.
And kept it. And then that was what the police then used to ask for the DNA.
Very quick, very smart thinking on my mom's behalf.
So she got arrested for kidnapping. What about arson? What about attempted murder? Could have killed both of them in the fire, bro. Or you could have killed the mom in the fire. Your attention was taking a baby. But you could have killed the mom. Attempted murder, arson. What about that? She only got charged for kidnapping. That's crazy. I want to see more of these videos. Just like, comment more or something. We out. Say bye.